When you replace a window and the new window is thicker than the old window you're replacing, you need to cut the windowsill and the drywall to make it fit. This video demonstrates a great way to do that to get a perfect fit with your new window. First, we'll remove the old window, then we'll cut the drywall and the windowsill using a template. And that's kind of the key to the whole video, is this template. Gives you a perfect fit. And then we'll put the new window in. Okay, so we'll just score this a bit so that the window doesn't pull the drywall off with it when we pull it out. Okay, so to measure for the replacement window, we just want to measure this window. So this is 36 inches. What they sell at the store is going to be 36-inch rough opening, but this is the actual size of the window. So we're going to have to order special order windows that are a little bigger than what they sell in the store. Otherwise, we'd have to we want to reuse this trim. We'd have to cut the trim down and do some other crazy stuff. And then we just remove the trim. Okay. So fortunately, this was put in with screws. If it was put in with nails, that'd be a little more difficult to remove. It may look like, you may think there is no top flange, but it's actually underneath the siding.
Careful, we don't want this breaking. Whoop.
Are you gonna put a new window in?
Whoop. Let's just set it down right here. I got it. Okay, so this older window is much thinner than the new window. So outside, from the flange to the outside, is 1.25 inches. But on the inside, the flange to the edge of the window is 1 inch. Now these newer windows, much better insulated. The flange to the outside of the window, there we go, 1.25 inches. But on the inside, 1.5 inches. So we've got to do something about that. Because what will happen is it will hit the drywall and the windowsill, right? So we have to cut this away, and if we don't cut that just perfectly straight, it's going to look terrible. So the trick here is we've made this jig. Okay, so just have a piece of plywood with 1x3 screwed onto it, and to make the thickness just right. There's actually some drywall shim paper there, and so this is also 1 inch and a little more than 1 5/8 inches, just so that we can sorry, a little less than 1 5/8 inches, so we can account for the saw. So what this will do is this will go inside the window. So we'll go inside, and there'll be we'll run the saw along this edge of the jig to cut the drywall. Right? To cut the drywall and the windowsill here. Okay.
Oh no, never mind, it was the fourth. Wait, okay, there. We're all good?
So now the jig is in place and screwed in, and we'll use the multi-tool to start cutting away the drywall. So this blade on the multi-tool, as I was shoving it in like that, was not making a straight enough line. So I switched it out for this piece. A lot better. Okay, so I've switched it out for the small blade again for the window sill. Okay, so that cut pretty nice straight line. It definitely worth it to use this jig. Could have taken the windowsill off, and then that would have, you know, disturbed this area, and I would have to have some touch up and stuff. So let's see how well the window fits. Okay, so yeah, this really turned out well. I couldn't be happier. So yeah, we could have you know, measured. You could have taken the old window out, measured everything, cut the drywall, and cut away that extra material that way. But having this jig really made everything fit perfectly, and it wasn't that expensive. It didn't take a long time. You know, it's not like we did sand. You know, these lips here, they weren't totally flat, so we sanded with the belt sander this surface here just to make sure everything was flat. So, but you know, not super technical, not super fancy. 7/8 plywood, OSB plywood. Sorry, 7/16 OSB plywood. About $15 for a sheet of that. And you know, the 1x3 is real cheap. Yeah, the use of this jig really made the difference. So that's how we are replacing windows and saving thousands of dollars doing it ourselves. We hope it works out well for you.